And our first email of the day is from the Nerd Zone. And the Nerd Zone says the Matrix trailer Thursday. Now, as you can see, Nerd Zone sent this to me yesterday from the timestamp. It just has a time on it. So, yeah, he sent it to me yesterday. Matrix trailer Thursday. So, yes, we are going to get a trailer, the full-blown, probably a teaser trailer for The Matrix Resurrections tomorrow. But Nerdzone says, Warner Brothers did a tease of the two famous pills saying, the choice is yours. Then saying, trailer coming Thursday with the computer code text. And I gotta be honest, you guys, this looks rad. If you're not familiar with specifically what it is that Nerdzone is talking about, so very secretly, Warner Brothers, or rather Lana Wachowski, or whoever else is involved in this whole thing, right? A new website popped up out of the blue. It says it's called whatisthematrix.com. So just go to whatisthematrix.com. I can't pull it up and show you all the intricate details. There's a few copyright issues, but if you go to whatisthematrix.com. The first image you're going to see is of a blue pill and a red pill. And you get to click on either one. And then depending on which pill you click on, it takes you down a rabbit hole. You have a different voiceover. If you click on the red pill, you have a voiceover by the character playing Morpheus, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Or if you click on the blue pill, you have a voiceover by Neil Patrick Harris. And each one kind of, it's a small narration. The whole thing from start to finish, I think, is less than a minute. And you get flashes. You get these quick flashes of scenes that, pop up. Let's jump into this webpage. Oh, that's Camp Improv Utopia. Here we go. So, yeah. Here, as being reported by Variety, they talk a little bit more in detail about this. But yeah, it's just whatisthematrix.com takes you down this opportunity to see a couple of images, and by images, they're not stills; they are it's actual video. And here are just a few of these images. So first, we have a picture of Keanu Reeves, who is swallowing a blue pill, but look at his reflection. It's a much older, balder man. Still, I think, Keanu, but he's a much older version of himself. What does that mean? Then we scroll down a little bit more. A shot of Neo's pill bottle prescribed to his Matrix alter ego, Thomas Anderson. The medication is called Untolofloxacin, a clever tweak on the franchise's exploration of ontology, i.e. the nature of being. Ooh. Yahya Abdul-Mateen's character, the second character, staring at himself in the mirror. What does that mean? Did he just wake up? We have no idea. Again, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II's character materializing out of something, somewhere, somehow looks very futuristic. We have a new character played by Jessica Henwick, who appears to be another soldier in the fight against the machines. That image right there just looks incredible. This one totally caught me off guard. Jonathan Groff, whom, if you're not familiar with Jonathan Groff, he plays, was it King Henry? Crap, I can't remember. Whoever the King of England was during the musical Hamilton. So in the musical Hamilton, this guy, Jonathan Groff, he also does the voice of, not Sven, you know who I'm talking about from the movie Frozen. Sven's you know who I'm talking about, that guy. Anyway, so here we have Jonathan Groff, who seems to be undergoing the first stages of the same red pill reaction that Neo experienced in the first film. His mouth is kind of like sticking together, right? It was creepy. A man who appears to be Neo, that's Keanu Reeves, taking a terrifying step off of a very tall building in what seems to be a test of his reality. If you remember in the first film, it became a test of Neo's reality that he had to jump from one building to the next and just trust that he can do it. And of course, you know, it was a program. It was a computer program. He fell. Everyone's like, oh, is he going to do it? Nobody does it on the first time. But is he going to do it? So this kind of looks to be a very similar thing. A reprise of one of the first shots from 1999's The Matrix of Trinity, sitting alone at a chair as soldiers move in on her. Yeah, it seemed to be almost kind of like a cut and paste carbon copy, but maybe they're redoing it. Maybe it's a completely different sequence. Who knows? Maybe the story is taking us back to the original Matrix trilogy. Who knows? And then the last shot that we have here is of Neo walking iconically in a noir-type street, a coffee house called Simulate, shining in the background. And these are just a few. These are just a few of the many images that pop up when you go to whatisthematrix.com. Again, you have these incredible voiceovers, which it should be noted that when you click on each of the pill, if you click on the red pill or the blue pill, and the whole video presentation starts, it's not just one, let's say, 45-second clip. The clips keep changing. While the voiceover is the same, except for the time, they also, like, it said, oh, you're watching this at 11:30 p.m. And I'm like, how did you know it's 11:30 p.m.? Yeah, it's synced up to whatever time zone you're in, and it shows you like what time it is. And so here you hear the actual actor, whether it's Neil Patrick Harris or whether it's Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, his voice saying what time it is. So it really made me think of, like, how much time did they spend in the recording booth recording this? Because they would have had to do every single time, every single minute. It is 1:22 p.m. You're watching this at 1:23 p.m. You are watching this at 1:24 p.m. And it's like, wow, you literally went through every minute of the day twice. Like, that's a lot of work, you guys. That's a lot of work. Even though it's just repetitive, there's a lot of minutes in the day. Anyway. But yeah, so they chop up like all these images, and I think there was something, you could probably find it, look it up. There's something like 400,000, maybe I'm getting that number wrong, but there are a ton of different combinations. So every time you click on one of these videos, yeah, you may see the same images over and over again, and that's fine. But there's always going to be like a new image or a new combo of images. It's really cool. It's really intuitive, you guys. So like these teaser trailers, it's you can't even really call it a teaser trailer because it's more of an interactive thing. It's so cool. And of course, all of this is going to be pointless by tomorrow because they're dropping the trailer, whether it's a teaser trailer or, you know, a full-blown trailer, tomorrow. We know the movie's coming out in December because, again, like when you finish watching your preview, your interactive kind of experience on whatisthematrix.com, it pops up and says, hey, this movie's coming out in I think is it December 22nd? Am I saying this correctly? I believe it's December 22nd. I'm not able to find it right now. But anyway, you guys, like, this whole thing is just, this is cool. Now, what does this mean for the Matrix itself? What does this mean for the Matrix Resurrection itself, Matrix 4? I gotta be honest, I'm kind of impressed. I don't know what it is that I saw. And this was the brilliant viral marketing that the first Matrix movie brought to audiences. Do you remember, if for any of us who were alive back in 1999, do you remember driving around and seeing billboards that was just a white billboard and it says, "What is the Matrix?" And everyone's like, "What is the Matrix? what is that? It was it was viral marketing before viral marketing existed. And then you just went, whatisthematrix.com? Or like you would go, it said, what is the Matrix? And then it said like, check it out on AOL, back when AOL was like the big thing back then. And so you hop on AOL and say, what is the Matrix? And then it looked like your computer was shutting down. It looked, because nobody'd seen anything like that before. You have all of like the numbers falling in green in perspective on your computer screen. And you're saying to yourself, what is this? This is bananas. And then you get, same thing. You had the red pill and you had the blue pill. And you clicked on either one. And it just rose this intrigue of, what is this movie? Oh, it's a movie. What in the world is this movie? Like, I have to see that. Like, I have to know, what is the Matrix? Which is the core integral question asked by the central character. What is he wants to know. He's a computer hacker. What is the Matrix? What is this thing? And now they're kind of taking it in a slightly different direction, but not asking the question so much of, what is the Matrix? You know what the Matrix is now. You know what it is. We all know what it is. I think, without actually saying the question, it sounds like the underlying question behind all this is, why is the Matrix? Why is the Matrix? Like, or maybe, why is still the Matrix? And I understand that's not grammatically correct, but why is still the Matrix? That seems to kind of be like the looming question here. And yes, there's a lot of references to John Wick. I mean, look at this. Look at this guy right here. Yeah, I mean, it's the same actor who plays John Wick, Keanu Reeves. This particular photo still looks very John Wick style, especially with the blue background. You have a little haze. He's got the John Wick hair. He's about to throw a punch. So it's all very John Wick. Seem like on the surface right now, but when you look at everything else, I mean, maybe this movie's gonna suck. Maybe this movie is going to bomb completely. We don't know. We'll see the trailer tomorrow. We'll watch the trailer for tomorrow. We'll have to wait for December for it to come out, for it to be released. But my goodness, I'm intrigued by the images, and they're not even 1 second images. It's like half a second. Granted, it's video, but it's like half a second of one video clip. So when you see Neo's character start to walk off of the side of a building, you see like half a second of him in motion, and then it cuts. You don't know what comes next. I'm intrigued. Before this website dropped, I was like, okay. Even last week, one of our viewers, the Nerd Zone, was asking, or like he kind of posed the idea of like, anytime you have a movie franchise that uses the title Resurrections, it's, The Matrix, Resurrection, or Alien, Resurrection, or, I don't know, Halloween, Resurrection. It's kind of like a recurring theme. Those movies aren't very good. They're really bad, actually. So to have The Matrix, Resurrections, it just doesn't instill a lot of confidence in the viewer. However, having said that, each film is its own thing. This movie very well could fall into the Resurrections trap, into the Resurrections curse, if you will. But I gotta be honest, so far from what I've seen, a young Morpheus being portrayed by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, all these images, it looks really cool, you guys. It looks really cool, but I want to hear from you guys. Have you gone to whatisthematrix.com? Have you clicked on the red pill? Did you click on the blue pill? Did you prefer Yahya Abdul-Mateen II's voiceover, or did you prefer Neil Patrick Harris's version? They're both really cool. What was your favorite still from that kind of viral marketing? I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are. Jump on down to the comments section below. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Luke Skywalker would want you to do. Da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun.